Design is Storytelling by Ellen Lupton by Soleil. What is this book and why is it important? This book is written by Ellen Lupton, who is an award-winning author, and she wrote this book for creative thinkers. She wrote this to show how storytelling and design are in line. This could be for designing a logo, for a page outline, for a website, for a service experience, a product, or a graphic. It can be a variety of things, but they all have a journey to it. And this is what she talks about in her book. This is important because many people who want to design something or start up a business or start up a product should follow these guidelines to be as successful as possible. The themes I'm going to be talking about. First is narrative, then user experience and the interactiveness of it. Culture, visual and verbal design, emotions, case studies, and then the future. Narrative. This is important because the narrative structures an engaging and meaningful plot. It should engage the reader by the elements of the story, such as like a plot, a character, setting, how, why, when, and such. User experience. User experience is a big role of storytelling because if you have a target audience, it can enhance the way you tell your story. When you have a target audience, it makes the product more personable and it makes it more enjoyable for the user. Interactive and immersive experiences. This book shows the role of interactive storytelling. It shows the elements of such as animations, colorful scenes, or different things that make your brain light up when you see something or see a product. Cultural context. Lupton engages the influence of cultural context in design by referencing symbols and cultures. By being able to identify different cultures and symbols and the history and cultural background of an audience or a product or a storyline you're trying to portray, it can respect a culture but also enhance it and appreciate it, which is important within storytelling. Visual and verbal story. Visual and verbal both play into the narrative. It explores how words and images work together to tell a story and how a designer needs to balance different elements and show how a graphic design or a video or an audiobook or a product can be both visually and verbally coherent within a product or a narrative. Emotion. The emotional aspect of design is important because it engages a reader. It shows that emotion creates a connection between a user and a product to create a more memorable and a more desirable and impactful experience. If there's emotion such as sadness, happiness, if you reminisce on something, remembering a product, and it really pinpoints an emotion to a user, it can enhance the experience and make them like the product and use it again. Case studies and examples. This book also includes the multiple case studies and examples from the various fields of designs. They talk about graphic designs, product design, digital media, journalism, books, and etc. It shows how storytelling is really a big spectrum of things and how there's so many different ongoing projects and how storytelling and design is never a straight road. It's always going to be an uphill, downhill, sideways, and etc. battle. Also, examples are very helpful when trying to start a project, you need inspiration, or how other people went through their journey with designing a product or logo or etc. Future of design and storytelling. The book also looks at trends and technology within design and storytelling. It shows how the advancement of technology can help and also hurt and shape the way of design. It shows a narrative of how it introduces AI and also the virtual reality of design. It's so much easier to go on your computer and kind of just generate something off of ChatGPT, but also remembering that there's authentic storytelling and also that there needs to be a narrative and a thought process to this. It's utilizing technology is good, but also balancing with creativity as well and authentic human work. Conclusion. Ellen Lupton's book of Design is Storytelling is a valuable source for anybody that is interested within storytelling and design. It shows you the process of the narrative and the emotional aspect and what engages a user or what is a turnoff. You can show this within a logo, as tiny as a logo, or as large as a product that you're going to be designing with multiple prototypes and becoming a company. Design is storytelling is a spectrum, and this truly shows how anybody can utilize this resource. For my group, we utilized this book by knowing that since anybody could really use storytelling and design in line with it, we wanted to try to dive deep and see a narrative. We wanted to target an audience, and we really use the themes of this book to help navigate our prototyping, our ideas, and our end result within our project. We had a lot of back and forth within our group of what we could do and what we couldn't do, and I think that since we did have like a storyline and a targeted audience, it really helped us stay on track and also show how we could make a difference within our project and the environmental causes, especially within a project like in Ethiopia. So I thought this book helped a lot, and I think I will definitely utilize this in the future as well with other projects or just working with people and or a small graphic. So it was very helpful for me. Thank you.